Hey Cancer, welcome to your career and money reading for November 2019. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. From my cards, I'm seeing that you may have had plans or made plans for something specific in your career or with your money. Maybe the last month or the last couple months. Maybe you had a specific plan for a project, or maybe you just had specific plans for like how your money was going to go. Maybe you've been budgeting, something of that nature, but it didn't go as planned. You might have been blindsided by someone, something, something that you didn't know about. Something lurking in the distance. You didn't know anything about this thing, so when it came and threw you off balance and threw all of your plans off balance, it kind of left you feeling uncertain, maybe a little restless, maybe irritated. Maybe it was a specific person that you kept getting into it with, or bumping heads with about this issue, whatever the case may be. Maybe they just weren't pulling their weight. Maybe you guys just couldn't agree on what it is that you were trying to do, but either way, it was a lot of negative energy around you. You may have just felt like, I was almost there. And here this person comes arguing with me, or here the situation comes all from the left side. Like, where did you come from? Like, things were almost completed. So you might not be in the best of moods about this situation, because you just planned to solve the problem. It shouldn't have been as hard as it was, but it ended up being more drama and more complicated than you expected it to be. But luckily, that's going to change in November. You did get this card in reverse, which Iku is pretty much the death card. He signifies a lot of change and transmutation, things of that nature. Upside down is stagnation and just feeling restless and in one place. But I think that this also is a turning point for you as well. I get the feeling to say that you might be running into someone that is going to be able to help you do what you're trying to do. Good collaboration, a perfect association for what you're trying to do. And everything that you've worked for, all the planning that you've done, all of the consideration that you've put into what you're trying to do, this person is going to appreciate you for that. They may be older than you, mature man, woman, someone that's more dreamier, artistic, things of that nature. Someone who wants to help you get this off the ground, or if not, they might just throw a little bit of advice your way, throw some gems your way, something of that nature. So watch out for a person that comes in that ends up helping you change the way you see things and change your situation in the month of November. They're really going to appreciate you, and they may just usher in all kinds of blessings for the things that you've sown, the things you've planted, the plan that you've put together. They just may usher in some beautiful benefits for you. So don't worry too much about what didn't go right or what you didn't know, because now you know, and maybe this person will be the person to let you know and then kind of put you on game and get you where you need to go. So let's go ahead and clarify. How can Cancer improve their career and finances in November 2019? All right, I already see. Message then became so much more clear. Look at that. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are becoming supported in each step of the way. Look at that. Look at that change. Ooh, look at that change. That's good. Let's see. So maybe you are looking for a new job. Maybe your plan all along was just to change jobs. Maybe you're trying to launch into something creative that you've been trying to do, or some type of beautiful like baby project that you have in the wing. That's amazing. And look at this. Successful funding. How? Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Ooh, look, partnerships are available to help you. Look at that. Funding. Yeah, it might be an idea, Cancer. Maybe you just have an idea to do something different than what you do on a daily basis, as far as work goes. if you are concerned about money, maybe that's what didn't go right. Maybe you didn't think too deeply about how you would fund this project or this idea or this change that you're trying to make, and that blindsided you. But that's all going to change in November. It's all going to change for you. You just have to be ready for it and open for it. Keep your eyes peeled. Do some research. Be open to people helping you, and you'll get all the funds and the appreciation that you need for what you're trying to do. That's amazing. Very positive. Okay, that's all I have for your career and finances. So let's go ahead and go to your next video. Thanks for watching. Hey Cancer, welcome to your love and relationships reading for November 2019. Let's go ahead and jump right in. There's some sort of unexpected situation that might pop up on you in November 2019 in your relationships or your love life. I'm not feeling that this is particularly a romantic relationship, but it could be. You may not like me too much for this one, but you might not be. You may have accused someone of something or made an assumption about a certain person. Maybe you, I don't know, you saw something that you shouldn't have seen, or you thought you saw, and you assumed something about that person. And to be quite frank, it's looking like you're wrong, Cancer. And you may be trying to avoid whatever this person is trying to say, whatever these people are trying to say in this situation. You are trying to avoid, not trying to avoid on purpose, just more so just not looking at the truth. Like they're trying to give you the truth and tell you what happened or what you saw, and you're like, no, I know what I saw. And my ear just started ringing, so I might be on to something. You made an immediate assumption about what was going on, and you might not have been correct. And you just started jumping to conclusions, and maybe you may have started an argument. Maybe you will start an argument. You start pushing everybody's buttons because you're just pretty daggone sure that you saw or heard or know what you know. Which may not be correct. You can't hide from the truth, Cancer. You may have to open up and let them talk to you about what's going on or what you saw, or just be open to the conversation altogether. That's how I'm feeling, that you may be being a little stubborn about what it is that you saw. And this may be coming off kind of selfish, Cancer. Whatever this situation is, you not listening, not trying to hear anyone out, wanting what you want. Maybe they want something different from what you want, and because you're not getting, or you're not seeing or feeling the way that you feel like you should feel, you're just kind of like, whatever. I'm through. I'm done. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Kind of being negative, probably asking for something out of someone or some group of people that, quite frankly, you're not returning. Just a messenger. But I don't mean to get on you. I'm just a messenger. But it seems like you might be asking for more than what you give. You might be asking for a lot out of people, but not really giving, the necessary things, ingredients for them to give back to you, if that makes any sense. You might be asking for everybody to pour into your glass, but you're not necessarily pouring back into their glass. And you're kind of forcing it by not listening, by not having conversations, by not, sitting down and trying to come to a conclusion with everybody. You're kind of forcing everybody in a certain direction, or this person in a direction. And I mean, it's all out of love. You don't mean any harm. You may just be hurt, or you may just feel like you deserve something, or you just need something particular. You may need a certain level of love, a certain level of attention. Whatever it is that you're asking for, you just need that something. And although your intentions are pure, your message isn't coming across as, hey, I need XYZ. Hey, can you please do this way for me to feel safe and comfortable? Whatever the case may be. You may think it's coming off that way by you setting standards and boundaries, but actually you're coming off more forceful and rude and just completely not understanding what other people are asking for. But you need to be open to the truth, because you do deserve it. You definitely should be appreciated. And maybe it's time for you to appreciate those around you as well and see what they contribute to the relationship, But let's clarify. How can Cancer improve their love and relationships in November 2019? I'm seeing a lot of change. I'm going to explain to you what I see here. So, detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, supportive. So you may have some people around you that you feel aren't contributing right now. I feel the need to tell you that yes, if there are some people that you can identify immediately, you know, they're not any good, they don't mean you any good, then, you know, that's somebody you might need to let go. But then you also have to consider that there are some people that are trying to love and support you, and you're not paying them any attention. So make sure that as you're detoxing, you're not detoxing out people who do love you, do want to support you, are trying to be there for you. Just kind of decipher, I feel, your emotions between, am I just upset with this person, or is this person actually doing something to me to harm me, before you go clipping everybody. And then take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. To new territories. I still can't say. To new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and fair and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So there it goes again, removing things that don't benefit you. Maybe, and I mean, this may sound cliche, but maybe from your past hurt and from your past, like, issues that you've had with other people, I feel like you may be a little afraid of getting hurt. If you are, or just afraid, not even just hurt, like just afraid of the things not going the way that you would like them to go, it may be time for you to consider that you just gotta take a chance. Gotta take a chance on that person, gotta take a chance on that situation. You can't control the situation by, you know what I mean, making demands and being such a hard butt. Y'all know what I want to say. A hard butt about what it is that you want. You know, it's this or the highway. You know what I mean? That can signify you just being a little too guarded. So consider that this month, Cancer. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Love and light.